channel. Today's video is on this no makeup look. I know a lot of us don't like spending hours and hours on doing our makeup and wearing all this foundation. I know that I personally don't like feeling all that foundation and product on my face. So this is typically a routine that I kind of lean towards, especially for summer. I incorporated a lot of glowy products to kind of give you that natural sheen. So if you guys are interested in a quick and easy glowy summer look, then go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, so I already went ahead and moisturized my face. I used the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench moisturizer. That's this one. I have oily skin, but it's still really important to moisturize even if you have oily skin. It just makes your skin look hydrated and supple and just overall amazing, especially if you're not going to be wearing a lot of makeup like today. You want to look hydrated and glowy, and it's just really important no matter what kind of skin type you have. Next, I'm going to be using the Clinique Super City Block Oil-Free Daily Face Protector. Sunscreen is really important as well if you're not going to be wearing anything. I think every day it's important to wear sunscreen. I have acne scars, and it's really important to wear sunscreen to prevent those from getting any darker because the sunlight can do that to you. So I'm just going to put that all over my face. I didn't always wear sunscreen. I would use like foundations that had built-in sunscreen, but I think it's important, and my skin has felt a lot better. Next, I'm going to be using primer. I know that we're not going to be wearing foundation today, but primer does kind of give me that poreless look, and it just overall looks a lot smoother. So I'm going to be using the Too Faced primer again today. Alright, so I'm just going to let that sink into the skin a little bit, and I'm going to move on to brows. So for today's look, you want to have natural fluffy brows. You don't want to do too much of a defined brow, especially if this is going to be like an everyday quick out the door makeup. You just want to do quick brow and quick overall makeup. So I'm just going to go ahead and brush through my brows, and I'm using the ABH Brow Wiz in medium brown. And you just want to start outlining it and doing hair-like strokes. And I'm just going to brush through that to remove any harsh lines and just kind of make it blend seamlessly. I also recently got my brows done, so it's a lot easier to fill them in since that shape is already there. Alright, so we're done with that. And I'm just going to set them with the Clear Brow Gel by Anastasia Beverly Hills as well. Alright, so next we're going to be moving on to concealer, which is kind of the only makeup we'll be using foundation wise. I'm not going to be using a foundation since it is going to be a no makeup look. So I'm going to be using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer today. And you want to get a shade that's close to your skin type. You don't really want to do too much of a highlighting shade because it'll be pretty obvious. You'll have like white here and then kind of just your regular skin tone down. So you want to use kind of the same shade all over your face. So I have two shades today because I'm not really sure which one matches. I'm going to be using the light 20 first. And I'm just going to put that a little bit under my eyes. I'm not going to do too much. I just want to kind of create a seamless color. Just there. I'm going to try that out first. I'm using the Colourpop Small Fluff Brush again. And then just blending that in. And you want to blend that downward so that it's not too harsh of a line and it's not that obvious that you're wearing any concealer. Okay, I think that was a good shade, so I'm going to go ahead and use that one. And as you can see, I have some breakouts along the side of my face, and I'm just going to be using the same shade again to cover those up. And then you just want to spot conceal any areas that you'd like to hide. Then I'm just going to buff all of those in. When you're covering any acne, you don't really want to buff it in too much because it'll just take the product away. So you kind of want to just tap over them lightly. Also, when covering up any pimples or acne, again, you don't want to buff it in exactly, but around it you do want to kind of blend it out so it doesn't look like just like a spot of concealer on top of it. So you want to blend the edges out, but not really directly on the problem area. And again, just tap on top of them. Alright, so now we're just going to go ahead and set that concealer, and I'm going to be using the Sephora Microsmooth powder again today. And I'm using this Real Techniques contour brush. And then I'm just going to tap that in to the places that I applied that concealer. Since I have oily skin, I am going to be setting a little more of the usual areas, but you don't really have to. You can just set the areas that you would like to set. Alright, so next, to give us that little bit of a glow, I'm going to be using the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. I think it's the shade Moonlight, and I'm just going to be applying these in any areas that I would regularly highlight. And liquid highlighters are kind of helpful, and they're better in a no makeup look. Since it's liquid, you can blend it in a lot easier. I'm not going to do too much because I don't want it to be over the top. And I'm just going to use my fingers to blend that in. And I'm just going to put that in the high points of my face that I would regularly highlight. Okay, and on top of that, I'm going to be putting the Laura Geller Gilded Honey Highlight. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M501 brush and the Smashbox Primer Butter to wet the brush a little bit. And I'm just going to be using a little bit right on top of that to accentuate that highlight. And I chose this highlight because it's not too over the top and it's a nice golden color that just gives you like that natural glowy look. And again, wetting the brush kind of really allows it to blend into the skin rather than looking streaky. You can also use a strobe cream. I know MAC has a good strobe cream that a lot of people use underneath all of this just to create that kind of glowy, natural, moisturized look. But I don't have that today, so unfortunately I can't use that. Alright, now we are almost done. I'm just going to be putting mascara on my eyes. And I would use a waterproof makeup, especially now in the summer. You don't want it sliding off all over the place. So we're just about done. I'm just going to be putting some lip balm on to keep my lips moisturized. And you can apply a nude lip, a pink lip, anything. I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors More Creamer Please by DesixKaty. And this is just a really good nude. I love this nude. Okay, and lastly, I'm just going to spray my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water again. Alright guys, so that is the final look today. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and hopefully some of you will try it out. I know that makeup can be an annoying thing to do every morning. I know I definitely don't like waking up and spending 30 minutes on makeup, so something like this that is quick and easy, no makeup look, is a lot more efficient and effective for me. This is typically what I'll wear, maybe if I go to work or something, maybe not so glowy, but now in the summer it's probably something I'll be doing and incorporating into my daily routines. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, then go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.